What's up, guys? Here today. We're going to be talking about how much money you actually need to start an Amazon FBA business. I'm going to try to make this as most direct and to the point. All in all, we're going to be going over a few points here today. The first one, of course, the cost of product. Second, research softwares. Third, your Amazon seller account, and any other fees you may have on creating a successful listing. Now, if you haven't seen my channel before, welcome. My name is Ilya Belov. I make over $100,000 a month on Amazon. I sell on eBay as well, and I do a few other things, in the e-commerce sphere. But first things first, guys, let's talk about cost of product. Now, starting out, I recommend most people to order from 100 to 300 units, and sometimes even 400 or 500, depending on how competitive the product is, how many sales the product's getting, and versus a few other factors. But we're going to go ahead and base this off of one of my most recent products on a 10 times scale. So for example, if you were a beginner and you were starting out, you go ahead and order 300 of a product, 300 units, and let's say this product costs $2. So that product is $600 for the per unit cost, FOB, before shipping. Now, if this product is small, like most of the products I do recommend that can fit in a shoebox and is under a pound, let's say a product that's 4 inches by 3 inches by 2 inches, a smaller product, that shipping usually is going to be about a fourth. Now, if it's a bigger product, about half the price. So let's say $600, and let's say the shipping by air, of course, always do air for your first product, is $200. Now, guys, let me go ahead and put this down, and the rest of the stuff should be popping up on the screen here soon. So 300 units at $2 a piece, that's $600, and let's say it's $200 for shipping. Now it brings up our total to $800 just for the product and for it to get shipped here. Now the rest of the fees you guys are going to see here are going to be pretty small, and they're completely necessary if you do want to sell on Amazon. The next one we're going to be looking at is research software, guys. Now, research software, there's a lot of free ways to find products online. I, of course, do recommend any types of research software. There's going to be two types I do recommend. There's going to be the Jungle Scout web app, which I recommend using for 1 month, getting a bunch of products, and then just doing research on them over the next few months. Now, we talk about that in another video, but the one you really do need is the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. Now, the way that works is that you will be able to check the sales on products, how many units were sold, their listing quality score, and a lot of other stuff. But if you're here looking on how to start an Amazon FBA business, you probably know how that works. And of course, there's always free alternatives like Unicorn Smasher, although they are a little bit less accurate. Still a great starting position if you don't have the funds to pay for a $97 subscription and you are trying to start your FBA business on a budget. Number 3, your Amazon seller account. You can open up an Amazon seller account for free, but you're not going to be able to really sell anything on it. So you need the professional subscription. That's $39.99 per month per account. I have a few accounts, but most of y'all will only need one to start, especially if you only have one product that you are selling. Number 4, logo. Now this is going to go into more of packaging design. Guys, I always talk about private labeling your products in order to increase perceived value, compete with others, and so other people cannot hijack your listing. Now, just slapping a logo or a sticker on there is going to be able to keep you from getting hijackers on your listing. So for that, I recommend using either Fiverr. If it's a simple logo, you can spend about $5. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll have a link below for some of my favorite logo creators, and you guys can go ahead and press on that. And some of these logo creators are $10, some of them are $35. It all depends on what you're trying to do with your product. Now, if you're trying to do completely new custom packaging and getting those molds done and getting those other things done, your budget's going to be a lot higher. But if you're trying to sell a product that already exists on Amazon, spend $5, $10 on a logo, or use a free logo creator. I have a video on that too, and you'll be able to, have a successful private label product that cannot be hijacked. Now, number 5, professional product photos. This one's pretty important. If you don't have the ability to get these professional product photos from your supplier, and most suppliers that sell these products, they'll be able to provide these professional product photos for you. And get this, if you are private labeling your product and you do have that professional product photo, I'll show you guys a tutorial later on how you can get a PNG and just kind of paste your logo on it. So you don't even have to pay for professional product photos. But again, if that's not an option for you, that's something that you need to take into account, guys. And professional product photos, again, check out Fiverr, but usually it's about $50 to $100 for a whole, one product and having about 8-10 photos, or you can find someone local who maybe, will do it for cheaper. But I do recommend, having professional product photos, white background, and making them look professional, because that's how you compete with others on Amazon, having a quality listing and, photoshopping your pictures to, add certain variants and, compete. And I'll give you guys examples of that on the channel in the future. But number 6, this one's very important, is your barcode. Now, to sell on Amazon FBA, you need either a UPC or an ASIN. Now, a UPC can substitute itself for an ASIN, and there's 2 ways to do this. Now, one of the ways is to buy barcodes from eBay or Amazon, more specifically eBay. But my personal favorite is Barcode Mania. It's about 10 barcodes for about $10. So it's $1 a barcode, and you go ahead and send those to your supplier, which they paste onto the product, and then you go ahead and when they're scanned in the Amazon FBA system, they go ahead and ship out the correct product. And of course, if you have different variants, like 3 colors on that product, you'll need 3 separate UPC barcodes. Now, if they don't label them for you, Amazon can label each product for 20 cents a piece. So you guys can see, if you've got 300 products at 20 cents a piece, you're going to be spending an extra, $60. So in case your supplier can't do it, you're going to have to spend an extra $60 with Amazon, but 99% of the time, they're either going to charge you nothing or they're going to charge you 5 cents, and 5 cents is always better than 20 cents, since when you are selling thousands of items a month, like some of these big Amazon FBA sellers just like me, that cost adds up. So make sure to negotiate that in the price with your supplier. Now, number 7 is going to be inspections. Now, most of the time when we're doing smaller orders like this, I wouldn't worry about getting a scout on the ground or paying $200 and $300 for a certified inspector to come and inspect your products before to make sure that they work. Just go ahead and work with your supplier, get them to send you photos and videos of the product, and make sure that the quality is up to spec. Now, of course, I always recommend to pay with PayPal or through trade assurance. I usually use PayPal because it's a little bit quicker, but you guys can see that's one I missed. Number 8, PayPal. And PayPal fees, I believe, are 2.5%. So that's a cost that you should add into your product, into your spreadsheet when you are doing all of this work to make sure that your product is profitable. Now, that's going to be for another video on how to make sure that your product is profitable. We're going to be talking about how to use the Amazon FBA calculator. But as you guys can see here by the screen, you'll see your total cost, and you'll be able to see just how much money you need to start on Amazon FBA. In my opinion, it's between $800 to $1,200, depending on your product. And of course, that's excluding any courses or knowledge that you want to learn or any research. And that's it for this video, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll be talking about how to make sure that your product is a profitable product using the Amazon FBA calculator. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.